Hello everyone, my name is Alex Molina, and today I'm going to ask you one quick question and one quick question only. What brings you the utmost happiness? I want you to pause the video and answer that question. Alright, if you said anything between the lines of family, your spouse, your cat or your dog, or any sport you love to play, then you're right. See, most people think that money brings you the utmost happiness. And that's just not true. See, growing up, I fell victim to this. I thought that money would bring you so much happiness. And if you had so much money, and a lot of money, then you'd be super happy. But then as I grew up, I noticed that this isn't the case. It's not the case. Because family, friends, or anything you love doing is way more important than just having lots of money. I have three resources that prove this. One being called psychological association. This article discusses how millionaires, they have all this money, but they don't know what to do with it. And this results in them being depressed and stressed because they have all these ideas, but they're just confused. They don't know what to do with all their money. And that's just not good. You don't want to be stressed or depressed at all. Also, another resource that I have is called Psych2Go. It discusses how having money and being addicted to money can have psychological problems. See, if you make all this money, most likely you will be addicted to money, and most likely you'll be working a lot of hours. So all these two things combined lead to psychological problems and problems in your family life. If you're working so many hours, making all this money, you're addicted to money. It's proven that you won't spend that much time with your family, or you won't spend time doing the things you love. And this leads to, again, depression and stress. See, I want to show you this video from Gary Vaynerchuk, who is the CEO of a wine company in New York. And this is what he has to say.
I'm thinking now of the people that, going through my mind, that one I'm comfortable saying out loud because it's within my family. I don't want to mention the 2 or 3 people I know in the business world. No question, the least happy people I know are the ones who look at rich money as the success barometer. It leads to enormous insecurity.
True. Yes.
It's the same reason fashion does so well in mainland China.
In the video, Gary Vaynerchuk discusses how he knows all these individuals who are very wealthy, but they're not necessarily happy. Why? It's because their minds are fully focused on money, and that's just not how you. That's not how you should live your life. Your mind should be focused on the things you love. Also, if you watch the whole YouTube clip, Gary Vaynerchuk discusses how these people are just materialistic minded. They want all these materialistic things. But I'll show you a graph that proves that materialistic things don't necessarily make you happy over time. And here we go, there it is. So, what this graph shows is that over time, as you become richer and you can buy luxury items, after a few years, after buying all these things, you overconsume and then you're not fulfilled by these items anymore. This leads to depression and stress because all these things that led to an amount of fulfillment now no longer lead to much fulfillment. Also, I like to reference an article by BBC.com which talks about lottery ticket winners. This article did a study and found out that lottery ticket winners aren't happy after a few years. They return to the level they were in before of happiness. And the reason why is because they adjust to their new life and they see all these people who have all this amount of money and they compare themselves with them, which doesn't make them happy because they're always talking about how, oh, this person has this, that car's more expensive than mine, and that's just not how you want to think. But all these lottery ticket winners just think like that after they win a large sum of cash. So, I want to leave with you today something to think about. If you think money can buy happiness, think about this. What were the 2 moments you were the most happiest in your life? I bet you the 2 moments that you're most happiest in your life were moments that didn't include money at all. They were probably spent with your family, your friends, or anyone else that you love. I leave that with you today. Money can't buy happiness.